In the days that have followed since the suicide of Chinese Jonghyun, many people have had different reactions. Some feel sorrowful because they feel that this was something that could not have really been prevented, and that everyone around Jonghyun did everything that they could to try to cheer him up and to try to get him away from his suicidal thoughts. However, there are others who have gone online and expressed that they feel that Jonghyun's suicide was totally preventable. Some have lashed out at his therapist, feeling that he could have done more to be of help and assistance to Jonghyun. Some have even questioned his methods as far as treating Jonghyun's depression. But still others blame SM Entertainment and the K-pop industry in general. This has caused a divide between fans, as some wonder how can you blame the entertainment industry, and specifically SM Entertainment, when depression is something that is non-discriminatory. Others point to the way the industry treats people, saying that this was ultimately the major issue that was going on. While I'm not here to try to defend or to blame anyone for what happened to Jonghyun, it is necessary to explain to some fans of K-pop why some would blame the entertainment industry as a whole and blame SM Entertainment for the things that have occurred. K-pop generates millions, if not billions of dollars worldwide, and there's always the pressure to put out more and more music. To try to fill this need, entertainment industries create schools for people, sometimes lasting years, for ones to try to get ready for superstardom in K-pop. To try to prep for a K-pop career, some have even dropped out of high school, causing criticism from many in Korea who feel that education should be pursued first over an entertainment career that may or may not pan out. As far as other things that the entertainment industry is known for in Korea, there's always new up-and-comers that are willing to fill a spot if a person isn't agreeable or if a person doesn't want to do what is required to keep themselves in a top group. It has been alleged that this pressure has led some executives to feel comfortable to tell young women that they need to perform sexual favors in order to be considered for one of these new groups, even though this, as of this recording, has not been solidly proven as far as I am aware. Once in a successful K-pop group, people's lives tend to be extremely stressful. Despite all the money that they generate, it is said that K-pop stars tend to live in dormitories, with sometimes multiple stars being in the same building, so that they can be tightly watched and tightly controlled. As far as a romantic life, entertainment companies tend to try to sculpt things to where it portrays a positive image that they want to have. Entertainment companies have been alleged to break up certain relationships because they feel it's not the right time, or that it would be damaging to the brand if a member of a K-pop group was seen dating a member of another K-pop group. This has led to a lot of stress and a lot of frustration amongst many fans who feel that K-pop stars should be free to live the lives that they want to live and not have to sneak around and date or do other things that they want to do. Unfortunately, the feeling amongst some K-pop industry leaders is that they spend a lot of time and a lot of money trying to get supergroups. Therefore, they feel that they have to control tightly everything that happens with a group in order to reap the rewards of all the money that they have invested. This has caused some K-pop groups to be shuttled all over Korea and all over the world to perform as many times as possible to try to make as much money as possible. This has resulted in numerous car accidents and people traveling at times they should not be traveling, all because the industry demands it. Some have even had to do multiple tour stops within Korea, all over the country, meaning they could be in the north part of Korea, perform, get shuttled to the south part of Korea, hours away, all to perform again, just to be brought back to the north end of Korea again. Some have been noted to have drivers who were absolutely tired but were forced to carry on, shuttling the groups around so that they can try to perform and make as much money as possible for the entertainment groups. This may be the reason why some have said that many in the K-pop industry identify with the feelings that Jonghyun said in his suicide letter, which is a scary thought for millions of K-pop fans all over the world. Jonghyun's death was tragic, but what would be even more tragic is if something like this happened again. While K-pop will continue to generate millions if not billions of dollars worldwide every year, and there will always be a need to fill roles of new bands, even causing some entertainment groups to look outside of Korea to bring in non-Koreans that they can train in order to be a part of K-pop. It's clear that the treatment of K-pop stars needs to be better. In the end, none of us know for sure if the stresses that were put on Jonghyun led to a suicide. But the feeling that many identify with his feelings could indicate that future suicides could be possible if help is not given to the stars themselves. SM Entertainment acknowledged that Jonghyun did suffer from depression, but it is not known if they were the ones who paid for his therapy or if they recommended that he seek a therapist for his depression. Depression is something that is not openly talked about in many Korean circles, and SM Entertainment may have done what they could to try to hide that for fear of what it could have brought out. Hopefully, K-pop stars who are feeling depressed do get the help that they need so that they can get through their depression. Certainly, true fans of these stars will understand that they need rest and that they need time off from the industry, and that they have the right to live a normal, happy, and peaceful life. As long as these demands exist, as long as K-pop stars are shuttled throughout the country and throughout the world to make them give as much as they can so that companies can get as much money as they can, situations like this will always lead to the entertainment companies and K-pop as a whole being blamed for suicide and injuries and other things that happen to K-pop stars. It is hoped that Jonghyun's suicide will lead to everybody, fans and entertainment execs alike, looking into the treatment of these stars, remembering that at the end of the day they're merely human, and that everyone who is depressed gets the best help that they can, so that hopefully we never have to bury another young star again. This has been On Daeun.